Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about the makeup look that I'm wearing right now. It's not a makeup tutorial, but I am going to wear quite a few products in this video that you have not seen me wear before. And I also used the Tati beauty palette to create the eyeshadow look that I'm wearing. I just got my palette in the mail this week. I prepaid for it over a month ago because it was sold out, but I finally got mine and I couldn't wait to use it in today's video. So I used this to create the look. So if you want to find out more about how I created the look and what other products I am wearing today, as well as my thoughts on this palette, then just keep watching. I did receive something this week from Influenster that I wasn't really expecting. I knew I had a Vox box, that's what they call these. I knew I had a box coming, but I wasn't sure what was going to be in it. And I'm really excited for what I got this time. Influencer is like an app. Depending on your followers on your social media, they will send you Vox boxes, is what they call this, of different beauty products to test out. I've been with Influencer for a very, very long time. Most of the time lately, I don't really have to talk about it on my videos. I just have to like do a Sephora review or something like that, or post a picture on Instagram. But I'm gonna talk about it on this video because one of these things I want to try out. They sent me this banana souffle moisture cream. That's what I'm most excited about. I also got a product from Wander. This is mascara. We might try this out today too. And they sent me a ton of fragrances to test out. The name of this brand appears to be Floral Street. And they sent me 4 fragrances, and I think I have to review those, but we won't open those today. I love Glow Recipe. Everything that I have used from Glow Recipe has been really good, and I think this is supposed to be really lightweight. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. Smells like bananas, but it's not super strong. Like I was expecting a little bit more. And it says it's clean, cruelty-free, vegan, and free of synthetic dyes and fragrances. That's pretty good. I like how my skin is feeling. Moving on. Now we're gonna put on my little Fix Plus. Oh my goodness, I like it. I like it like that. This is the sponge that I got in my Urban Decay set, and this is a good sponge, guys. I don't know if you can buy it separate or not, but I'm liking it. I'll use my Bobbi Brown face base. This is good for oily skin. Talk about it all the time. I don't have oily skin, I have combo skin. I'm oily in my teen zone. It's kind of pricey, but lasts forever. I'm also gonna apply my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Clean Slate Primer. This is the limited edition one with the very pretty lid. Oh, this feels so good. Like my skin feels really good, and it's got to be the moisturizer because that's the only thing that's different, and it feels really, really good. I'm really looking forward to the holidays this year, even more so than normal, because I live between 2 places and I'm always happy when I have an opportunity to be home. I'll be here for 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks vacation, and I'm excited to start filming my videos for the end of the year, my favorites videos. So I'm really excited to get home and start working on those. I haven't had a chance to use this foundation on camera, but I've talked about it in my favorites. This is the Marc Jacobs Shameless foundation. I bought it on sale a couple of months ago. It's still on sale, and it makes me worry that they're gonna discontinue it or something, because why is it still on sale? And I'm almost like, should I buy a backup? But I have so many foundations. Should I buy a backup is the question. So I've put about this much on, and this one is in the shade Tan Y400. I usually apply it with a brush, but since I have this new sponge, I just want to see how it applies. I think I'll need more, but I have so been loving this foundation. It's so good. I will probably go back over it with my brush. This one kind of, it squeezes, as you can tell, that it's in a squeezy tube type of packaging. My face looks really pale on camera. Let me turn down my lights a little bit, guys. I'm gonna just go in with my brush to finish this out. I love sponges, but it's something about this brush that just makes it so easy. I'm not sure if this foundation is like self-setting, but it seems like one of those foundations that you don't have to set, because like right now it's not moving anymore. It is in place. I'm gonna use a couple of concealers. I'm gonna use my Bye Bye Under Eye. And this is making me think of another concealer that I meant to order. What do you guys know about the Huda Beauty concealer? I meant to order it a long time ago and kind of forgot about the Huda Beauty concealer, but something about it looks like a concealer that I think I will like. What do you guys think of it? Lately, I need like multiple concealers when I use this one. So I'm gonna go in with my NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I'm gonna add a little bit more to brighten here under my eye. I love this, and I just ordered a new one. I think this is a really great way to apply the translucent powder. I do want to warn you though, I feel like I use more product with this puff than I do with a brush. I look so pale in the camera, but give it some time. Okay, I'm also gonna apply a little bit of my La Mer powder, and I'm gonna just use the same puff. Ooh, see? So much product. And I'm gonna look pale. I'll look pale for a little while, but give me time. There is no pretty way to use this puff. Now it's time for brows. And we'll dust off the powder in a minute, what we may have remaining. I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty brow, I don't even know the name of it. Anyway, I'm using it. We'll magically come back and my brows will be done. Lately, I've been using this little Sephora brow gel. I feel like it was really cheap and it's pretty good. I still have my Anastasia, but where is it? In my other home. By the way, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Here's the Tati palette. And again, I did open it, but I didn't admire it. I just opened it. Look at these. Ooh, too much. Okay, the mirror is huge. The mailer looks like this. It came wrapped in all of this. There's Tati there. Sleek matte. Oh, so pretty. And this is what it looks like. And I do love that the mirror folds all the way back. I love that. I'm not gonna swatch them, guys, because I'm late. Let's just go ahead and dive in. I mean, everyone's already talked about it, but I like that it was really unique to have different textures for every shade. That's the reason I really purchased this. I have been trying not to purchase every single palette that releases, but I had to have this one because I thought that was very unique. Memory, Ritual, Story, Soothe, Aura, and Poet. Then this is a matte, Sequin, Metallic, and Glitter. I'm glad she wrote it because I call everything a shimmer. Everything. Today I'm going to use Ochre by MAC, one of the paint pots. And it's not my favorite eyeshadow primer, but I forgot to bring my primer over and it's the one that was closest. Tati likes this one, so let's see how it works with it. I'll make sure to use every one of the textures, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And how about we zoom in a little bit? Uh-oh, wrong way. Zoom in. And I'm using my natural brushes, and I will also try to use my synthetics just to see. Oh my. This is amazing. Wow. I kept hearing that they go on warmer than they look. So look how neutral that looks. But it is going on my eye quite warm, like a totally different shade. That's weird. That's really pretty and is blending out very easily. I'm gonna do the other eye really quickly with my synthetic. And this is Soothe in just your regular matte. And this is a Sigma brush, my E40 brush. I feel like I'm having to like pick it up more, like go into the palette more to actually get the pigment on my eye with the synthetic, but both are still blending them out nicely. Like Soothe, I like Soothe. And I have all this orange, so naturally I feel like I need to use that shade. Let's start with this Story in the matte shade. Woo, that picked up a lot. And I'm also using, this is a crease brush by Sonia G. Wow, oh my goodness, that picked up a lot. I kind of, as I've been seeing other people use this, I'm not quite sure why this is called neutrals. This is warm. Let's do a halo. I have been enjoying those lately. So let's try a little halo. These are some pigmented shadows, guys. Some of the most pigmented that I have ever seen. She done good. I want to see how light this is. Like if I use this to kind of soften in my transition, is that gonna be too light? Well, nope. Just curious. To sort of use it to blur the edges. I'll blur it some, and then I'm gonna go back. Then I'm just gonna go back here with no additional product. Pretty, oh my goodness. I'm gonna use this sequin in Ritual. Okay, and I have it on a Sonia G something. Worker Pro. Oh wow. And this is like, so the mattes are very pigmented, but you have to kind of go in a little bit more with the sequin. And I'm just using it to deepen my crease here, because I've used sequins before with other brands in that way. It doesn't always have to be a matte. It seems like a shadow that's good for packing, like kind of what I'm doing, but you know, where you can just kind of pack it. I feel like I need a little bit of memory. The matte, I'm gonna probably have to put a little bit more of my brown back down. I wanted to try as many shadows as possible. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna use my crease brush this time, but I'm gonna go back into the sequin brown and just use that to kind of blend the black. Just a little dab of it. I'm going back into Story, guys. I've been rudely interrupted by dogs and a child, or a person. She's not a child.
Like this video if you want her to do my makeup next. If enough of you comment, she'll do it. She loves her subscribers.
And I'm just using this brush to sort of just soften and blend everything together. We need to use this row, so I think maybe I'll start with this shade, and then I'll use multiple shades in the center of my halo here. Wow. Oh my goodness. This reminds me of, there's a Marc Jacobs palette. This is a little bit like that formula. That's what it feels like. Oh my goodness, that is so nice. Have you guys been watching The Masked Singer? I don't watch a lot of television, and so I don't have time to watch this show. My cousin told me about it. Her name is Tanya. She told me about it, and so I just started looking at it on YouTube. I went back and watched the different reveals for a few of them. But I won't watch the show because I don't have the patience to try to figure out who it is. But I like watching the reveals. I really liked T-Pain. He won, I guess, season 1. And I was amazed that he could sing that well. But I got really obsessed with Donny Osmond. I love Donny Osmond. And I liked some of the music he was singing because he's older and he was singing a lot of youthful music. And I was just amazed that he was singing it. But I got kind of obsessed with him. I like it. I'll start following breadcrumbs on YouTube and start watching all sorts of things. Once I watch one thing and then I watch another thing. So before I knew it, I was watching like old Osmond appearances. One bad, what is that? One bad apple won't spoil the whole bunch, girl. Give me one more try before you give up on love. I'm gonna try using a glitter in the center. This one looks like it's got multiple colors in it. That's really pretty. But let's try, wow. Let's try just using it on top of the sequin. This one's Soothe. Wow. I like the glitters. Oh my goodness. I really like the glitter. I like using this little squirrel-haired brush to just kind of soften edges and things like that. Let's go into Story right here and see if how that one will do, if it'll be too much. Let's go back into Soothe. Maybe I need a little bit lighter one. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna get there. I see very minimal fallout. Like, I see a little glitter, a little bit, but not much. So I probably should have put a little powder, maybe. Let me see. Probably should have put a little bit of powder to catch any glitter, but we'll try to use some now and see if it'll dust it off. I'm gonna just take a little bit of Memory and just smoke out my lash line here. And then I'll blend it out with a lighter shade. I'm gonna I'll mix Soothe and Story together with more of Story to just smoke out the lower. I'm pretty satisfied with my eyes right now, so that the video is not a bajillion minutes long. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes and liner off camera. I'm gonna use the Baddie Lashes Sugar Baby. I've been fighting with my lash. It might be time to retire this pair, I think. Wow, this is the Wander. This is that mascara. It's in a tube. It's a Wander Mile High Club. I didn't put mascara on my lashes yet, so we're gonna struggle with that real quick. So I will definitely have to try this mascara when I don't have on lashes to really get a good idea about it. Let's put some liner in my waterline. I think it's time for a new one of these too. Wow, this is like getting really dramatic. Very, very dramatic. And we're gonna use this on the bottom lashes. It looks like a pretty small wand, so let's just try it and see. Let me hit my inner tear duct really quickly, and then we'll zoom out. All right, we're gonna use Aura, the metallic. Okay. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Wow. Let's blend it out some. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of Soothe. Oh yeah. And then let's get a little bit of Aura. I like those. I like the metallics a lot. A lot. I hate when I have a lash issue because it just kind of slows me down. But this is amazing. This is really nice. I will warn you, you always hear when people talk about glitters in palettes that, you know, technically glitter is not meant for the eyes, so you do need to be careful with it. I didn't use a glitter glue and it has adhered to my eyes, but like because I had a lash issue and I was fiddling with it a little bit, you know, it moved the glitter around. So be careful if you do get this palette or use any type of glitter on your eye ever. Let me plump my lips a little bit more. I bought one of these trios from Makeup Forever because I really liked this highlighter. I'm gonna use that today. I'll have to pick them up so that I can tell you guys what they are, but I'll put them down in the description box because this is a little bit of a deeper contour shade. They do have some lighter ones if you're more fair, but this was the one I thought would serve the purpose best for me. So I'm gonna contour a little bit and then bronze. And it's a very deep but warm contour. I like it. It was just more economical to purchase the whole trio than just the highlighter. And what's cool about this is you buy the, I think this palette is like a penny or something, 2 pennies, I don't know. And you can buy the trio for $45 and you get 3 of whatever it may be. You can do all contour shades, you can do all highlighter, you can do blush highlighter, which is what I did, blush, highlighter, and contour. Is whatever you would like to choose. I think that's pretty cool. Makeup Forever. That's a brand we haven't been talking about as much lately. I love this contour, oh my gosh. I haven't had it very long, but I really love it. And I wanted the highlighter, but I'm liking the contour more, actually. Let me apply a little bit of bronzer before I blush. And I'm just gonna use my Tom Ford brush here to lightly bronze with my Becca Ipanema Sun. I'm gonna contour my nose a little. And then let's buff out any harsh lines. All right, blushing time. This is like a coral color and it is a matte blush. Oh, I love it. I've been admiring these products for a while and I finally just went for it. And I like it. I'm gonna use my Sephora highlighter brush to pick up this highlighter. I'm going overboard. Sorry. Going a little overboard with the highlighter. So pretty. Oh my goodness. I really like this highlighter. I'm going to line my lips with my Charlotte Tilbury Foxy Brown. That is almost gone. I have a new lip today. I've tried this on, but this is the Lisa Eldridge True Velvet Lip Color is what the box says. And this one is like, it was sold out pretty much out of just about every shade. This is Velvet Fawn. And I heard a lot of good things about this Lippie. So I wanted to try it and I tested it out and I like it. I mean, look at the matte. And I'm not a matte lipstick person, you guys know I'm not. But these are awesome. I only have the one, but it's good. can't, I don't know, guys. Do I want to top it? You know I do. I want to top it. I'm going to top it with something. So this is it matte. I want you to get a good look at it matte. This is what it looks like matte. And I'm going to put Sugar on top, because I love it. And I'm going to apply a little bit of this Laura Geller. It's like a more of a clear, it's gilded honey. I did want to just talk a little bit about the eyeshadow palette and some of the other products that I used today. So this is bomb, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is bomb. I really like this palette. I like the packaging. I like that the mirror folds back. That's just so easy. I do like the way that it's made. I love the mattes in this palette. They were very easy to blend with both my natural hair and my synthetic brushes. So beautiful. And every one of the textures has something unique and amazing about it. I was trying to use all of them, and that made it a little complicated. Like, I think it took me, you know, a little bit longer to create this look. It's a fairly simple look, but I feel like it took me a while to create it because I was just trying to use as many shades as I could. Like, if I were doing everyday looks, I think I would get a lot of use out of this sequin row, but like for today I probably really didn't need to use any of the sequins, but I did because I wanted you guys to kind of at least see the texture and for me to play with the texture a little bit to be able to tell you about it. But I do think I would use this more, even as just an all over lid shade. I would probably use this, and I would also get a lot of use out of the metallics. Like, I know I would use this. These three would be my bays, like all for my day looks. The glitter I would probably not use on a daily basis, but this is still something that I'm happy to have because I do like glamming my looks up. If I'm going somewhere special, I want to have the option to do that, and the fact that it's all here in this one palette makes that very convenient. I also like these pressed glitters. All of the other glitters that I've used in the past, I've always used a glitter glue with them, but this I'm not having to use that at all. This pressed glitter is on my lid beautifully without a glitter glue, and that in itself is amazing. So I really do like this. I kind of was in this color family over here because of what I'm wearing. I didn't use the Poet shade on my eyes today, but I really wanted to try that shade, so I can't wait. I will probably try it tomorrow. When I put on my makeup tomorrow, I'll go with this shade, but I kind of stayed in this family because of what I'm wearing today. But this is very pretty. I wouldn't call it a neutral palette. I still think this is more of just a warm palette, not necessarily neutral. Even though I get what she's saying, like this may be the palette that you will use to wear with more neutral clothing or something. Doesn't seem so neutral to me. I really think I will probably use glitters more now that I have this palette than I have ever used them, just because of the way they're pressed. I just think that this is going to be fun. I'm very, very happy that I have this palette. This is a perfect everyday palette for me. This is also very black girl friendly. The pigments are there. They're gorgeous and they're very deep, so all skin tones should be able to use this palette. So I really like it. This is my first time wearing this on camera, but I love this foundation. This is the Shameless foundation. It's been out a while. I really, really like that and hope you guys like it as well. This mascara seems promising from Wander, Mile High Club. This is very promising, so I can't wait to try it out when I'm not wearing lashes so that I can really get a feel for it. My lashes are acting a fool today. They're acting a fool. Loved the sponge. Love the sponge that I used. That was good today. Lisa Eldridge Lippie, guys. If you can get these, I heard that once these sell out, that you won't see them again until another year from now or something. I don't know. But this is really good, and it has that same like magnetic lipstick case that I like. I put on gloss because I'm a gloss girl, but you guys saw how it looked when it was matte. It's just this really, gives you this really natural matte pouty lip. The lines on your lips are just smoothed away with this lipstick. So I can see why everyone is hyped up over this Lippie. And I think the shipping was free with this. And it wasn't that expensive. It wasn't cheap either, but it wasn't that expensive. And it got here really fast. So I really like that. I think that this is one of my favorite things that I used today. This Makeup Forever palette that I created. And again, check the description box. I'll tell you what each one of these is. I can't remember and I'm gonna have to pop them out to be able to tell you guys. But I love the blush color. It's really pretty. I love the contour. This is deeper than like my Kevyn Aucoin powder and some other ones that I own, but it's really, really pretty, and I'm glad I have it in my collection. And this highlighter, y'all, it's so pretty. I just like it. It doesn't have a lot of glitter, like you can tell. It's really just a really pretty highlighter that is very compact and compressed, but it doesn't have a lot of glitter and fallout when you use it. You can mix and match and do all of that, and it's only $45. I think that's pretty affordable. Like $45 and you get 3 things in there. I like that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please make sure that you give me a big thumbs up if you did. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will respond. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out.